When you get rid of that artificially drawn line, somebody drew that line many years ago with like a ruler, just a straight line right across the top of the country. When you look at that beautiful formation when it's together, I'm a very artistic person, but when I looked at that beauty, I said, that's the way it was meant to be. But, you know, I do feel it's much better for Canada, but we're not going to be discussing that unless somebody wants to discuss it. I think that there are tremendous benefits to the Canadian citizens, tremendously lower taxes, free military, which honestly we give you essentially anyway, because we're protecting Canada if you ever had a problem. But I think it would really be a wonderful marriage because it's two places that get along very well. They like each other a lot.
Well, if I may, as you know from real estate, there are some places that are never for sale.
That's true.
We're sitting in one right now, you know, Buckingham Palace that you visited as well.
That's true.
And having met with the owners of Canada over the course of the campaign last several months, it's not for sale, won't be for sale ever. But the opportunity is in the partnership and what we can build together. We have done that in the past. And part of that, as the President just said, is with respect to our own security. And my government is committed for a step change in our investment in Canadian security and our partnership, and I'll say this as well, that the President has revitalized international security, revitalized NATO, and us playing our full weight in NATO, and that will be part of it.
But never say never. Never say never.
Even after his 51st state comments literally helped Mark Carney win the election in Canada last month, still Donald Trump is pushing this delusional annexation fantasy. Despite the fact that it blew up in his face spectacularly and handed the Liberals an upset victory that political analysts are now calling one of the greatest comebacks in the history of politics, Donald Trump just cannot help himself. Even after Carney tells him definitively that Canada is not for sale, what does Trump say? Never say never. If you are wondering about the mentality that got Trump credibly accused by 24 women of sexual assault or harassment, it is his inability to understand that no means no. And from a political perspective, this is literally the issue that tanked Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre's chances in the Canadian election. Polling showed that after Trump started his whole 51st state shtick, Canadian national pride surged and the Liberals gained 15 points practically overnight. This was the pivotal issue in the Canadian election, Donald Trump opening his mouth and reminding Canadians why they should vote against anyone who might be friendly to his administration.